Right there, guys, here we are, BWS Round 1 Stewards meeting. You might hear the dulcet tones of me, that is correct, Gwyn Baker, and I'm joined with Steve Tadman. We are bolstering up the stewarding team, also joined by Dara, Mog, and Jay. So let's have a look at the first replay, is it, guys?
That's the first incident.
So, first incident in race 1.
Race 1, that'll be this one. Get the head going.
And we're looking at lap number 9. Replay timestamp of 30:29. And the cars involved are, so it's car 16 raising the incident, and car 28 is the other person involved. So 16 is Guy Tomlinson.
In the pit. Gone too far. We got to be close.
13 minutes something. Is that what you said?
Sorry, guys, for this looking like absolute trash. I didn't save this
It's
replay.
Robin's fault.
It's Robin's fault. Steve's car still looks cool.
I think there's a penalty coming for Robin then for a poor replay recording.
Where's the shadows? They look like they're floating and stuff. Come on, man. So we just watch it from this view?
What's the timestamp?
The timestamp he's put down is 30:29, but
That doesn't make sense.
I'll just kind of skip through it, Gwen, until we see what's
So we
happening.
see the
Can you turn
carnage.
the audio down? Can you turn the audio like down on the replay?
On the replay.
You can Mog yourself.
I can.
Hi,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
if you
going to
go.
be crap for everybody else as well, isn't it?
Yeah, don't turn it down. Let Mog turn it down individually.
How do I do that?
So have you had on full screen?
Ah, I got you.
Over on the right hand side beside the full screen button there's a volume button.
Yep.
Good.
Right. Yep. Cool.
A good deed for the day.
Nice one.
So who else is involved?
So we're looking
28.
at car 16, so that's Guy, and car number 28.
Mr. Foster. On lap 9, you said. Why am I on lap 8? There you go. Oh, no, they've got it wrong then, haven't they? Because he's in the pit just then. Or does he come out the pit and cause carnage?
Is this the
It's a long lap, so it's either this one or the previous one.
Yeah, it might
so
be
he's
out because
pitting and
of
he
lap
comes
0.
out the pit, that's right, yeah. You go then.
Davey? 3 cars back. Timestamp says 30 minutes, something, doesn't it?
Well, this
Guess
is on
the
18.
the lap wrong.
Pretty strange.
Yeah, but he's like 3 cars behind him, so he obviously catches him at some point. Maybe another 15 minutes in, he's caught him. I don't know.
Surely not that long, is it?
There we go.
Well, in the rules, we should say that if it's not...
The game shows that the lap before the one you're on, doesn't it? So
Yeah,
that's what
it's
he's
lap
looked at.
0.
Right, here we go then. Oh,
Cool.
that was it.
Is that your it?
It was
thing
going to be
is,
a short and
the
sweet one,
guy-
wasn't it?
Did guy lose many places to people that he was battling with?
Yeah, I get it.
Three.
Well, it's a bit of a slam dunk, really, isn't it? Just
Yeah, you don't hit people up the back.
missed his brakes and nudged him off.
Watch it from
Do we need to? All right, then. We will.
Foster inside.
Come
No,
on.
we do need to, yeah.
Let's have a look at the
Inputs and-
inputs.
Mm-hmm.
From there, okay?
Yep.
What troubles me with that?
Well, there's a lot that troubles me with it, but go on, tell me.
It's that whole just crack on afterwards,
Mhm.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it didn't
But-
happen.
It wasn't for a place, though.
The bit beforehand does me. Like, he hasn't adjusted
but-
his line, he hasn't He hasn't adjusted anything for anybody else being on track. It's like
He's flashing as well.
flashing, here I come, there's a blue flag, why are you not out my way?
Yeah, and for anybody that's dealt with back markers, you generally end up knowing who is going to be slower and who you kind of avoid, take your time to get round, and all the rest of it. You know they're going to brake early. You know they're going to turn, you know, with less speed,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
So we
I
need
think
to-
if we're able to go on board for a little bit with Guy as well, because in his report he's saying that he was letting cars by as well.
what, go back
So
a bit?
like into Guy's car.
Yeah,
just to
I'm
see-
in Guy's car,
to
but I
see
mean,
what
go backwards
Oh, you
that
are,
time.
from there, as long as it's before the incident. Yeah.
So fundamentally, what Guy is saying is that he would have been happy to let the
Oh, yeah,
Ferrari
yeah.
by.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
would
he's
have
saying,
let
yeah.
him
Well, in
by.
front of him is
Yeah.
69 now, so that's got to be...
Hallis.
Yeah, that's Hallis, so he's just let Hallis through.
He let Hallis
he-
and JV through, yeah.
Yeah, he's let 2 cars by.
I think he did it just on the straight if you go back another little bit.
Yeah, this is a problem. The only thing in Foster's head is keeping up with those two, and he caught Guy at the wrong time for Guy.
Yeah, I mean, I get the whole him trying to keep with the other two, but you don't do it at somebody else's expense.
Like, all Guy had to do then was pull to the inside on this bit, he was through.
Exactly,
It
which he
cost
probably
him
would have done
half a
judging
second,
by.
and Guy wouldn't have lost
We'd already
1, 2,
done.
3 positions.
I don't think he lost any positions.
Oh, he didn't lose any. They're all back coming through as well. are they?
There, I think so, yeah. If you look at the timetable on the left, there's no Aston in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Robin and
Well, there's
somebody
some
else passed. Light. So
So there weren't any positions lost.
no, but still
Yeah,
affordable.
I think Guy was yielding as well, going into that corner. But by the look of it,
What was he doing?
so he
maybe
was-
the
because
wrong
he was
place
yielding,
to
he-
yield.
Yeah.
he was going right to
Backing
the
up.
outside. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Have a look who's lying, right?
Don't know. I think he was.
I think he was.
difficult
It
to
looks like
see,
he was.
isn't it?
Looks like he was expecting a launch.
To me, it looks like he's a bit overwhelmed because he's got cars coming everywhere. He was probably
Yes.
looking in his mirrors and doing his best to get out of the way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
in the wrong place,
Yeah,
but ended up getting hit for it.
you have to.
Which is it's on the car coming from behind.
You have to
Yes,
anticipate people being erratic in those situations, and to
Yeah.
me, Mr. Foster's not done that.
No, nothing much came of it, but it could have had.
Hmm.
It could easily have been somebody else that was battling with somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, what do we want to do?
Okay, so options are a warning for
That
small
to me is a-
infringement.
That's a warning to me because it's poor driving, but
Yeah.
nothing really happened with it.
Yeah, there's nothing really going on.
What's the options?
So we got small infringement, which is a warning, standard collision TP10, which is like punt to pass, forcing a car off track. TP20, which is large collision, which is multiple cars, so not that. TP30, extremely reckless. So,
No.
Uh,
Put
no,
that
TP
Warning, I think so.
Yeah.
TP60 special case.
TP60. I have to learn that one, won't I?
Collision with more than 5 cars. But I think at worst it's going to be a standard collision, which is TP10. I think that's the maximum
Yeah, TP10.
penalty to dish out.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go for just the warning?
There's not much going on track, but the bit that does me again is it's a community. You know, you've got your racing rules, but then what's the main rule? Like,
Yeah, I
Be a
agree.
dick.
don't be a dick.
Yeah,
Like, you would have lost at maximum a second to Mr. Hallis
yeah.
by
It's
avoiding that
it's quite-
situation.
It's quite an arrogant thing to just keep going and expect somebody to just jump out the way.
Yeah, but there's no alteration in his driving at all. There, he's coming up behind them, and he just wants to carry on chasing Mr. Hallis.
Yeah, there's no thought given for a slower
There's
driver.
flashing there as well. It's like if Guy's already let 2 or 3 leaders through, and Mr.
Rewind,
Foster's in
rewind.
4th.
Rewind it for 5 seconds.
It's not like he doesn't know that there's people coming up behind him.
Just want to see the brake impulse.
Let me see. Is that
Yeah.
okay from there?
You get the perfect. Yeah, he tried. Yeah.
It's reactional. You know, he's not anticipating anything at all. He's just reacted to Tom Guy braking earlier than he expected him to.
The trouble is, I'm sort of looking at it thinking it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, in a way.
Yes, it is, but even though blue flags are out, the rules are you stay predictable. Guy's tried to stay predictable there while looking in his mirror, while trying to not lose any more positions himself, in a very tight track. And then the next part of the rulings are, it's the following car's responsibility to pass safely.
Agreed. There's no avoiding it, is there?
No, but, you know, if you're just going to be up and down, straight and narrow, these are the rules, that's the rules. Don't worry about the community thing on top of it, about not being a dick.
What about... So it would be interesting to know how many seconds of damage Guy got. And how much it would impact his performance.
Yeah.
Because that's the bit... He didn't lose positions, admittedly. But he may have been carrying a penalty with car damage.
Well, yeah, he definitely would be. You know, we all know what rear diffuser damage is like on this game.
Yeah, so... That's got to be factored into it, surely.
I just think we can't really, you know, hands are tied with the current rule set. It's just a T10, is it? Did you say time penalty 10?
Has anyone noticed what he done?
What he done? What?
He went into the pits at the end of the lap.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have waited.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there, like,
Yeah.
Is that because he's incurred damage, or did he have that in his head
I don't know.
all along?
I don't know. It cannot really affect the penalty. It's just
It can't affect the penalty, but it
just pointing it out.
compounds the whole situation if he already had in his head that he was going into pits, and then you've just done that to get there quicker.
Yeah. That's
So it's, you know,
There's a warning then.
yeah, it's just a
I think a time penalty.
unless-
I don't think is pointless. Just stick to a warning.
Unless there's 5 of us, you want to vote?
Yeah, if you want to take a vote, so the vote is either a warning or TP10.
I'm kind of torn between the two of them, purely and simply because there were no places lost for Guy, but then he was carrying that he would have been carrying damage.
catch me up
And
to
that's
speed.
not fair on
What
that's not fair
does a
on him.
warning do?
Nothing.
Well, he's part of this video, so we'll take it as a warning and move on. Next one.
Sorry, what was that?
Who's gonna? Has everybody voted?
No.
Who's voted?
No, what I'm saying is
Nobody has it.
nobody's voted.
Why is there not a 5-second time penalty?
There isn't. There isn't.
It's
So
just
it's
isn't
part
there.
of the rule set. Yeah.
you just have to update our rules for the next season.
Yeah, I think it's a warning. So
'Cause-
I'll go with warning.
Do we not do like points on the license and all that? Like,
You can
We
do.
do, yeah.
We did it for Warriors.
I think it's worthy of a license point.
yeah, warning and a license point, easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
I'd
think.
be happy with that.
Okay.
What do you think, Jace?
Otherwise, there's no deterrent.
Yeah,
that's
this is the
fine.
whole point. Is trying to deter this. Like, you know, a warning. You'll just next race, whatever.
Can we refer this to our legal team? Mark?
Legal team.
Mal?
Yeah.
This is okay, yeah?
Reg. Yeah, thanks, Dara.
I just like the ins and outs. Is it this is a thing that can be done? Or
You know the ins and outs, dude. Oh man, yeah.
the voice
So
of
how many-
reason.
So how many points?
Voice
did
of
we have
reason.
to- Did we just?
Reason, yeah.
Was it one?
So the maximum amount of penalties that one can accrue is 12.
Mm-hmm.
So starts at 0 and clears at the start of the season. More than 12 are awarded. A driver will not participate in the next race. These are the rules as they stand, but obviously these are going to be revised now before the next leg of
Oh, before the next leg?
Right?
No.
Right.
Before
Okay.
the next... Yeah, before the next leg.
Yeah,
you know?
not the next race, the next batch of races.
Not the next race,
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
batch of races, right.
Got you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, well, with that in mind, what is the historical increments? What do you do? Do you do 1 point? Do you do 3 points? Do you do 5 points? What do you do? I think 3, to be honest, because like it's 4 strikes then, isn't it? It's 3 strikes and a...
As far as I can recall, Jay, Dara, you might be able to help me with that, is the only time that points have been awarded in any of the races was to that when Dave had that issue at the Nürburgring. Is that, am I right in thinking that?
That's
Oh,
older.
Davy Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about when Carl?
Oh, and
Yeah, so what
that
did-
was
what
the
was
season
given for
before,
that?
yeah.
You know,
The season
Yeah.
before, I think, was for verbals.
because I don't want people kicking
Mostly.
off to give him 3 points for this when Dave only got 1 for that, which I think was
Exactly,
far worse, but whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, I think for right now we have
1
to
point.
we have to go with precedent. So I'd say
Yeah.
no penalty points
No penalty points.
on the license. No.
Right,
No
okay.
penalty points, warning.
Is that what we're
Warning
saying?
or
think so.
TP10
What does a TP10 do?
adds 10 seconds.
10
to
seconds
the
onto his
final
finish.
time.
Yeah, I understand that. I meant as in, like, how far away was the next position? Like, is there any point in it?
Yeah.
Well, you go to the end of the replay, you'll know.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because that's what the rules
Yeah,
are.
I
So
suppose,
that's
yeah.
what the rules are right now.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Okay.
Warning. Move on.
Yeah, warning, move on with me, to be honest.
Warning. Okay, so do you want me to make a note of the outcomes of this to pass on to Robin?
Yes.
Yeah?
As in, I don't want to do it.
Yes. You just volunteered.
Just so that I understand this
Nice one.
correctly, why can't we give a penalty point for that?
We can absolutely. I'm just saying that it's about
And then-
precedent. It's about
Yeah.
what's happened in the past.
Well,
Consistency.
okay.
With
this
there
set
is-
of rules.
There is a
Right, but
presidency with this set
we're
of
kind of a
rules.
fresh group of people.
Yeah, I was...
and
Go on, Steve.
Isn't part of this is to do this our way to prevent people from going, oh, fuck, it's just a warning. Doesn't matter.
But with
Yeah.
the different set of rules, not with
Yes.
No,
the
no, no, no.
implemented set of rules
Let
we
me
have.
clear you up. My memo was,
Mhm.
please assist the stewarding team in cleaning up Bongo Racing. And then I asked for clarification and I was told, read above. So it's carte blanche. You know, we can do what we want, but my personal thought is points on a license are absolute no deterrent whatsoever.
Yes, but this is why we're revising our rules.
Let's
after
say
this.
let's say by the time we get to round whatever, similar things have happened with the same driver, and they're up to sort of 9-10 penalty points because we did maybe what we thought was the right thing in the first place, and gave a single penalty point for an incident where somebody else was caused potential damage that slowed them down for their race. Also, they were punted off circuit by somebody that was kind of aggressive / impatient. Maybe misread the situation. If you just go with a warning, what does that achieve?
Yeah, this was my point.
Yeah.
This is why I was asking.
It highlights the issue to the driver that he may not be aware of.
The discussion that we've had as part of this whole stewarding process, which was happening in Warriors, is that we take all of the learning that's been accrued and then review the rules, because then the rules are, you've got a better framework. At this kind of particular point in time, all we've got is the rules that are in front of us, and this is why
And
what I'm suggesting is that we wait until those rules are revised, they're more robust, there's a tighter framework, and at that point we can say, right, now we're going to start dishing out penalties in this way because it's set there and it's in the rules, and it's not just being, right, we're going to do this week and it wasn't the same last week and it might be different again next week.
Yes.
Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yeah.
Does
For
that make sense?
transparency, I absolutely agree with that. I like the thought process. I also like to think about the rules that people signed up to this with. So we've got to stick to those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
or right now,
I think the transparency is good, and I think that once people have seen what they're about to see from us with this, they'll understand where we're heading.
Yeah.
So I think that might be enough of a shot across the bow to
Yeah.
Okay.
pull them in
People
line
know
into
that
where
you're
we're
in the
thinking,
room.
instead of having to come down
Yeah.
with a hammer. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So, to reiterate, what's number one rule?
Don't be a
Don't be
dick.
a dick.
dick.
Right, come on then. Next one.
Okay.
Last word on that.
Oh, go on then.
Go on.
I would like to see a penalty point, but I'm in agreement with everybody. So
hmm
for anybody watching, could be a bit of a warning to everybody.
Yeah.
If you're going to
Yeah.
rear end people out of impatience, you kind of got to expect it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because on that occasion, Guy didn't lose a great deal.
Yeah.
Well, it will be in the implementation of the new rules. So
Yes.
just
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah, but
now
yeah,
will
yeah,
now be
it's-
aware that it's coming.
Yeah, Steve is
Well,
trying
they'll
to
be aware-
ease them into
they'll
what's
be aware
coming
of
next
this
season.
video. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they could be made aware if they bother to watch this that it could be something that happens in this season.
Look, elephant in the room. Everybody
Yeah.
knows I've had my show off about driving standards. So Robin
Yeah.
told me, right, well, we've got a problem with it, Quinn. Help out sorting them out. And I'm going to help out sorting them out. I'm going to get to the point where if people are going to continue to drive in that manner, then this isn't the place for you. End of.
Yeah.
This is a community. Like, we come here not to be in public lobbies and not to be in LFM. You can shout and argue about the race rules as much as you want. But in the future, there is going to be a code of conduct on top, which is Bongo Racing. This is a community. We want harmony. And sorry, impatience like that does not assist in a community spirit
No.
whatsoever.
In fact,
Draw a
we
line?
demand harmony.
We demand harmony.
We demand harmony.
Win for president.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yeah.
Communism is only wrong if I say so, okay?
Yep.
I mean, the whole thing with the severity of the penalties, and we're talking about race bans and quali bans on license points and all that kind of stuff. It has come up, and we have discussed it in Warriors. Hence, why we are reviewing the rules so that all of that becomes more clear going into the next leg of
Yeah.
the bus.
Okie
The
dokie.
BWS. I keep saying bus because it's Welsh, isn't it?
So this is for new and old. So obviously you've got all the veterans, and obviously with BWS you've got a bunch of new guys. They need to be seeing the things are happening. They don't need to be turning up having incidents like this and thinking, well, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay.
Abby?
Right, next.
Born in.
Yeah.
Crack on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so lap number 7.
7.
The car putting in the incident report is number 80. That's Mr. Reed, and the cars involved are 80. So that's Lloyd and car number 101. I'm not sure
Davey.
who that is.
Davey.
Is that? Ah, yes, Davey Mack. He does say that.
Have
So
we
he
gone
says,
too far, or are we?
Coming out of the penultimate corner.
Oh, right, okay.
Timestamp.
Timestamp 14:25 is what he's got here.
Yeah, I'm bang
Well,
on. That is
yeah.
the
Right on it.
penultimate corner, yeah.
So,
That was
Yeah, yeah.
Sterling's.
Davey.
Just
Is this for position?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Yeah. it
Well,
is.
in front of
Go back.
El Reed is Phipps.
Yeah, don't heed that. It's not up to date. Watch when it crosses the line. It changes.
Yes, it is for position.
It's not the penultimate. It's not the penultimate
Is
corner.
that 40? Is he 43 then? Who?
Phipps is 43. Phipps is winning.
101. Sorry.
101 is
so who are we looking
Yeah,
at?
it's just
Sorry,
not
who's in the
updated.
Mustang?
This is
Yeah.
Who's in
Mr.
the
Reed.
Mustang? Oh. He's put in the
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah.
He's put in the ticket. Yeah.
And Phipps is in. Got you. Okay.
It's just the game is wrong. Davey and Phipps would be swapped.
Just as an update, you're going past the last segment.
Yeah.
Sector.
No, he was there, did he?
Well, it's Yeah,
He did, because he wasn't right over to the left of the circuit.
yeah. I tend to think he knew he was there. I just think he's misjudged given enough space. Either that or it's absolutely terrible awareness.
Poor spatial awareness, isn't it?
What
Can
from
we maybe
in
have
lights?
a look have a look from above, but in slow mo? Not the first time I've said that to you, Gwen, I know, but
Mhm. Why
Scroll
does
your
that one
mouse
go
wheel,
so
it goes
slow?
faster.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it.
There
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
you go.
do it faster, Gwen.
You definitely said that before.
Scream if you want to go fast.
Yeah, look, he's trying to leave room. Just,
He just squeezes him.
Are
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
all confident he knew he was there?
well, if he did know he
I mean,
was
to me-
there, he would have already been further left because
But
the
all
racing
I'm
line
thinking
is right on the edge of the track for the next corner, yeah?
It looks to me it's possibly that he's hung it out to the last second, not realised how. I mean, look at the way the Mustang's catching that, and people say it's not an OP car.
Well,
Look,
Mustang's
maybe he just didn't expect him to get his nose up
His nose
alongside
up
him.
Again,
Yeah.
yes, that is,
Possibility,
That could
but
be a
it's still bad
possibility.
awareness.
but
Should have been aware.
should have been aware. Like,
hmm
if buts,
Yeah,
whens,
no,
and maybes
agreed.
of what they were thinking and what they were doing, the rules
I'm just
say,
trying to show. I'm just trying to throw
Yeah.
the gentle approach onto it, albeit it doesn't change who's at fault.
so,
The vortex of danger, even those on the outside.
yeah, it was brave,
Oh,
Mr. Lloyd, that was brave.
When you start sticking your nose in.
He was entitled to do it.
He's more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
entitled to have the space
He has all the room.
from
yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Front wheels
And-
Yeah.
yeah.
forward of the rear of
The
the
actual
car.
contact is front wheel to rear wheel.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't end in debt. Complete debt. So, where did Lloyd finish the race?
Again,
Did
does
it
that
affect?
matter?
Did it?
No,
Well,
it
how
doesn't.
badly did it affect him?
It shouldn't have
I don't
anything to do with how we.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just thinking about severity of penalties. But
Well, it's just causing an incident, isn't it? What did you say? T10, is it?
well, it was a fight for P2. Like,
Okay.
it's not like it was a fight for P10 or 11.
Would that matter?
No.
Well,
I know you mean the severity of it, but like you don't treat people at the front any different to the people at the back.
He's entitled to room there. It's a bit of
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
squeeze,
he's-
isn't it?
Got to leave a car's width, haven't you? So what do you think then? You think that it might be more of a penalty?
that's what I'm wondering.
Racing
It
incident
looks-
is racing incident.
That
It's
looks
like-
to me like a defend at all costs.
How did it affect Lloyd's
Lloyd.
outcome? Like,
The other thing, the other way to look at it is that Lloyd's quite a competent driver, and a lot of guys might not have been able to keep it together, having been pushed off the circuit and hit something and just wrecked.
Again, you can't judge a penalty for this incident on what other people might have happened.
no. But
It's
what I'm
cost him
trying
a
to get at
position,
is
it's cost him two positions, cost him 3 positions.
if he passed Davy cleanly without Davy crashing into me P2,
Yeah,
and maybe he could have gone on to win the race, but he's lost another position there.
yeah.
So he's now down in, well, 5th, 6th.
I suppose does this go into the? Are you saying that this might go into the special
I'm
awards
I'm
system?
just throwing it out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Just throwing it
Yeah,
out.
no, I appreciate. Well, there's no arguing about who's at fault,
No.
so hold my hand, lead the way. What do you think?
For me, that's the TP10 standard
Me-
collision.
Me too.
And what would the other options be?
Warning.
Warning on a TP10, not anything stronger than a TP10. Multiple cars would have to be involved, wouldn't it?
Multiple cars. Yeah, the rest of it's multiple cars. Multiple cars.
So again,
or like
it wouldn't
a
be-
large collision.
It wouldn't be TP10
Major
points on license, would it?
disadvantage. There we are. Major disadvantage for a single car, standard collision with a degree of recklessness. That's large collision, which is a TP20. I don't think it's that.
There's no degree of recklessness in there.
There's a
No,
degree of
no, I don't
recklessness,
think
and
so.
it's cost the car quite a bit. It's cost Lloyd quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that, but looking
Single
at
car,
the
isn't it?
The way they set out here, then
Yeah,
it's a standard collision because it's only looking at this incident purely within the context of this incident. You know,
Yes.
it doesn't matter what happened later. Or
Yeah, precedent has been set, but I'm going to repeat myself from the last time. Going forward, things might change for continued similar infringements, and you know, it's the same thing, isn't it? Awareness and
yeah, it's awareness. Yeah, so it's awareness for me. That's what I see.
so you've got the racing rules, and then you've got the community thing. Do you know what I mean? But I would say that is more of a racing incident stroke penalty
Yeah.
than
Oh yeah.
the previous
So
one.
been a dick.
With being a dick. As much as,
Okay.
you know,
But it's still
Yeah,
worthy
no,
of a
Dick.
penalty.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
TP10
TP10 because our hands are tied with what the rule
good
set
one.
is.
Yeah.
next.
All right,
Okay, we all happy with TP10?
Jace, you be a bit quiet. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. We wake you up then.
No, I'm just waiting.
He's lifting something heavy.
Call back.
Okay, next.
Next.
Just Robin.
Next.
So we're looking at lap number 16. So the cars involved, or sorry, the person making the
Ticket.
Allegation.
yeah, the ticket. Nice one. That's the word I'm looking for. So the ticket is from car number 8. That's Mark Sampson, and the other car involved is there we are, 777. This is surprising, isn't it, for that
Fake-
number.
fake-
Yeah.
Fake 777.
Yeah. So lap number 16, time stop 27:23.
Fight
So-
777.
Mhm.
There can be only one.
It is.
So it looks like car 77 is on an outlap with fresh tyres.
And a lot of top speed.
Oh.
It's just shite.
Repeated the first, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
Look,
no
just
Just drives
adjustment
on.
to driving amongst slower drivers. It's just,
Is that for position?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But they're on different strategies, isn't it? He's just come out of the pits. So
It's just come out of the pits, yeah.
the net position really wouldn't have been. Unless he wouldn't have been.
Well, yeah, I
but-
know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah.
Can we see the...
I need to stop
sorry.
as well.
Yeah. No,
What do you want to see?
so I was just going to look at the inputs again. I missed that. Sorry. Let me just play it again.
Ease off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you get that close?
Yeah. Going into
Especially
that
on
corner.
that corner.
Yeah.
On fresh
Patient.
tires and cold brakes.
Yeah.
If you just came out of the pits.
When he goes off there and he's still with his cold tires.
Was that his
that,
outlet?
Jace?
I said he goes off again on his cold tires. Literally, the next corner, he's still pushing too hard.
Was it an outlap? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No?
No, it's
You
not.
can't
That's
pass cold tyres.
That's what's in the...
Was the
report.
Ferrari? Was the Ferrari on
Oh,
his
the
outlet?
Ferrari on the outlap.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's
no.
look, I jumped it. So, yes. 777's on his outlet.
Yeah.
He's got fresh cold tyres. Do we need to see any more?
Yeah,
No.
this is where he catches him up.
Sorry?
Sorry, I was just watching it. But you've just gone back, haven't you, to...
Yeah, just to see if he was coming out the pit.
he was, yeah. Okay.
What did you want to see?
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
So that's an easy one, that one.
Yeah, we've stretched the other two out. This is much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit reckless. So TP10 again.
TP10,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, done. And the
And-
final.
Go on.
Go on.
Well, just refer to the
Okay, go on.
just refer to the
Go.
statement from the first one.
Go. No. Go.
What's the rule? Don't be a dick.
Don't be
Uh,
a dick.
Dick.
Come on then, let's get this show on the road.
All right then. So the final one is the tickets from car number 983, which is Steve Baker. The car involved
Our kid.
is number 28 on lap number 7
This is
at 13:35. So there we go.
Look at that thing.
Chase
But
cam.
before we start this one, just to give a shout out to Steve for the way that he's written the ticket, which did
Yeah,
make me
agreed.
laugh out loud for
Yeah.
talking about his own immense skill,
Yeah.
which I found great. So okay, let's go.
And it was a nicely worded report, wasn't it?
It was very nice. Yeah.
Are you going to leave them hanging or are you going to read it out?
No, I'm not going to read it out. No.
Oh, you fucking cock tease.
I don't think prevents that.
Yeah, he's saying T1.
T1. Oh, right. Gone past that.
Yeah, it doesn't
Is he
have
giving
a
him?
35.
Is he giving himself a penalty for missing the apex by about 9 meters?
So this is the end of 6 into 7. Doesn't mean the end of 7 into 8.
Oh. Possibly.
Because we've just done T1 and nothing happened.
Where is car 28?